where have you morphed from the beginning to where we're at? Talk to our listeners about where you started and what the company looks like today and what kind of markets we're covering. Give them a vision of the growth that you've seen.
Yeah, so it's been so exciting and so rewarding. I think when you try to do the right thing in a simple way, the market responds.
Absolutely.
And that's really what we've seen. We said we just had a core belief that people should know how much home they can afford before they start shopping, and that we were willing to invest in them before they start that home buying process. And then we were willing to invest to process their loan in 7 days, regardless of when they're going to close, whether they're going to close in 30 or 60. We just thought it was worth giving borrowers that kind of peace of mind. So we thought, we brought a significant value to the marketplace that wasn't there. And what we've watched is the marketplace really chase that value. And that's been exciting. A professional realtor, we say, is our best client because they actually appreciate and know the value that we bring to the process. So kind of like Uber, man, it just makes sense, right? It's like, gosh, why didn't somebody else think of this? It makes my life easier. We've seen the market kind of chase, I think, that easier process. And we've grown from just a handful of employees to over 3,300 employees now. We'll fund about $16 billion in loans. So we'll do 1 out of every 70 home purchases in the United States in 2016, which is wildly exciting and humbling.
We are hearing this concept of a rocket mortgage, and I want to kind of bring that to the forefront because I think a lot of Americans, first of all, don't understand what this is about, and then maybe where we're headed technology-wise as a lending institution as well as others.
Yeah, so there's a couple things I'll focus on there that I think are really important for your listeners to understand. One, there's a common narrative out there that it takes 45 to 60 days to close a loan. That's pretty, you go to different cities, talk with folks, they kind of go, yeah, it takes a couple months, right? About 45 days to close a loan. That is a fallacy.
Nope.
Right?
That's not how it works.
It's true that a lot of institutions take that long. It is not true that it needs to take that long.
Exactly.
So, we even since TRID, there was a MBA came out and said it's actually averaging 10 days longer now to close a loan than pre.
Because of some new regulations that were rolled
because
out.
Of some new regulations, exactly. We actually are 4 days faster in our application to close time period after those new regulations rolled out. So the concept of rocket mortgages is that, hey, you can get loans done more quickly. The fastest the federal government will allow us to close a loan from application to closing is 8 business days. Our process already facilitates an 8 business day closing if need be, and if a consumer wants to do that. So I don't know that the new technology is actually going to speed up our closing process. Where I do think your viewers are going to be well served is the way technology enables them to transmit their personal financial data to their lender and simplify that process. We're moving from a document-driven industry to a data-driven industry. And when you think about a mortgage, you think about these huge stacks of paper and lots of signing and lots of complicated legal jargon. There is still going to be some legal jargon. What we think we're going to be able to do in the industry is simplify the process for home buyers by actually pulling their data from their banking institutions, from the IRS, from some of these financial data repositories, and eliminating some of those documents that we request them to produce over and over and over again.